So this was sent to me by Lois, which Lois, thank you for sending this to me. I saw pictures of this all over the internet, and I wasn't sure what was going on with it exactly. So we're going to find out now. This happened in my hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So check this out. Here, let me show you the picture to start out. Look at this. Here, hold up. Look at that. Look at that. That's a bus, like in a sinkhole. That's a city bus in a sinkhole, and there's a car that looks like it's dipping in there too. Isn't that crazy? All right, so what the hell happened? Let's check this out. All right. Here, we can pause this. We don't need the video. A massive sinkhole opened up in downtown Pittsburgh. How did it just opened up? A massive sinkhole opened up in downtown Pittsburgh during the Monday morning rush hour, swallowing the back half of a Port Authority bus and nearly a car with it. Emergency crews have been on the scene all day. This was a couple days ago. Director of Pittsburgh Public Safety Works, Hisrich, says the impact will last even longer than just Monday night. He says 10th Street will be closed for at least 1 to 2 weeks. So they're still figuring out this sinkhole. The entire back of the bus is in the hole with the front half sticking up in the air. The G31 Bridgeville Flyer bus was stopped at a red light when the hole opened underneath it. According to Port Authority officials, the back half of their buses are by far the heaviest part because that's where the engine's located. The Port Authority updated their numbers later in the morning, saying only 2 people, the driver and a passenger, were on the bus when the sinkhole opened underneath. Okay, that's good. Both were able to get off. That's also good. Originally, officials believed 10 people were on board. All right, so it looks like there were only 2. The bus driver was not hurt. That's good. But Port Authority officials say the passenger was taken to Allegheny General Hospital to be treated for some minor neck pain. Fortunately, it was nothing serious, though. All right, so here's what the Port Authority Pittsburgh tweeted. We are grateful for Pittsburgh public safety and that no one was seriously injured. We're being told a crane needs to be brought in to remove the bus, and it will be several hours before it can be extracted. Detours in the area will likely remain in place for the remainder of the day. Look at that. Wow. So a sinkhole just opened up imagine that you're sitting on a bus and all of a sudden, boom, we're in a sinkhole. I mean, I can't even begin to imagine something like this happening. But I can say this. I will say this. I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I still go back there regularly to see my family, which, by the way, plug, April 10th, I'm doing a show at Mr. Smalls in Pittsburgh. Grab your tickets now, fellow Pittsburgh folks. Tickets are available now, ronplacone.com. April 10th, I'll be at Mr. Smalls. But this is like, I mean, I will say this. Pittsburgh is notorious. In the surrounding area around Pittsburgh, they are notorious for having road work and road construction everywhere all the time, and then the roads never get any better. The roads are not the greatest there. There are potholes galore in that city, and I've driven pretty much all over the country. So, that's everywhere. Some places are worse than others. Pittsburgh is one of the not so great cities in my experience, and I've driven a lot of play. I mean, I've been to over 40 states at this point. I've driven pretty much through this entire country, just about, at least in the lower 48. And, Pittsburgh's not one of the better ones. There are ones just as bad. There are ones worse, but Pittsburgh's not one of the better ones in my experience. Yet they're always doing something and nothing ever gets better. I don't even know how something like this can happen or be prevented, where just a sinkhole, boom. But I will say I've experienced that, where they're doing road work. I mean, it's a running joke in that city. It's there's construction season in winter. That's like the joke locals will say. So I don't know. That's crazy, Pittsburgh. I wish everyone the best. I'm glad no one was hurt. At the end of the day, that's what's most important. Nobody got hurt. So Lois, thank you for bringing that to my attention. A bunch of my friends still in Pittsburgh were posting those photos. Some were posting it on their Instagram and what have you. And I was like, what the hell is that all about? And now I know. The sinkhole just opened up at a red light. All right. Just another Monday, huh? Looks like somebody's got a case of the Mondays. We're in a sinkhole. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news
news on with Ron. Don't you wanna know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your